Wait 1 second, making sure I'm recording. I should be recording now. Okay, hello and welcome back to Minecraft Young Paradise Golden Age, episode 700, and I think we're on 35? I'm pretty sure. Okay, but hopefully you are all doing okay today and staying safe. Last episode, and also I noticed that I saw some, blocks in the background there when I was in third person that I needed to pick up. But hopefully you are all doing okay today and staying safe. Last episode we were chiseling out all of this big landscape here. There used to be a wall going along the back of that block right there. Right where that diorite is. That used to be a whole wall. But I've decided to open it up and create a more nicer background for this place. Because when I originally planned it, right, it was just, a room that, went to two different other rooms. Really? Well, I'm not gonna say no to slime. Yeah, there we go. Okay, but hopefully you have been doing okay today and staying safe. Man, get some more slime, I tell you. Some good XP from these little guys, I tell you. You know what? I could probably just AFK here, and I would probably get like 50 different slimes spawning, and then they would always disappear. Okay, but hopefully you have been doing okay today and staying safe. So in today's episode we're going to be continuing to chisel out the last pieces of this big area that we're mining out. It may seem like we have a lot to mine out, but really it's only like a few different pieces that are either stuck to the ceiling, not stuck to the ceiling, on the ground, or just floating. So we'll slowly just chisel them all away. I tell you, it would take me probably 10 years if I was to do this with my stone pickaxes that I used to do all the time. I tell you, stone pickaxes are good for early game, but ever since we swapped to using a lot of, silk touch diamond, as let's say shovels there, pickaxes, our work on builds like this is only, decreased to like 4 episodes. If it's, not too big. Because there is a very big build just off in that direction. Let's see. I've actually been thinking of a little bit of area that I want to maybe preserve. And then also I do need to get rid of the pyramid that we built so long ago. So, I was thinking about actually curving this bit of landscape. Now you're probably wondering, oh, why would I start to curve this bit of landscape? Well, I started thinking, right, this little bit of land, if I just leave it open, then it's just got to look like, I just cut a bit of landscape and then just left it block-like. And I thought, you know what, I could make that a lot nicer if I just curved it. And also, I do actually have the actual wood for this build. Luckily, I did not use it on something else. I did actually plan to use it on a brick building, but I never got around to actually doing the brick building that I was going to do. Let's see. But let's just go and chisel that all the way down to the floor. That's a little bit too deep there. But you know what, I'll just waste my dirt. Just waste the dirt. There we go. And that should supply us with just enough to end it all. And also I do have 34, but you know what? I don't care. That's just enough for something else around here, I tell you. I guess I'll break that. I guess I'll break that. There we go, and there's that, bit attached to the ceiling that I was talking about. And then let's just chisel all of that away. I tell you, some of it is easier to chisel away, and then sometimes you get to these very difficult parts that you have to decide, do I chisel that away or do I keep it there and make it a little bit more jagged? I'm not the best at working with stone, that's really the biggest problem. I don't really have too much experience with stone. Though I do have a bit of experience with other materials, more like wood, because I used probably over 60,000 bits of wood in this entire series. That's planks wise. So far, I tell you. We'll see. The only bit that I'm quite sad, right, about is that because it's a modded series, for some reason, one of the mods deliberately broke my statistics. and it no longer loads. If I wanted it to load, it would probably take like 5 hours. Let's see. That's what I will say. Let's see. I don't understand why it takes so long. I just know it takes forever whenever I am trying to load statistics, and I'm pretty sure they're always white every once in a while, because I normally, what do you call it? I copy and paste my world, and for some reason, the last few times I've did that, it always broke it. So I really hate that, you know, I can never tell how much I've used a certain item in this game. It would be funny to see how much wood that we've used in the series has been. We'll see. But then from all the episodes, you could probably count about over 60,000, I would say. We'll see. That's them turned into planks as well. We'll see. Log-wise, I would probably say, you know, maybe half of that. Let's see. You know what? I will probably just take that iron. Just because if I don't, it probably won't ever get picked up out the ceiling for a long time. I forgot how much my backpack is getting filled up with all of this. We'll see. I might actually start collecting permafrost whenever I see it, because we do have quite a lot of frost. When I was being frost, I mean Ice Age dinosaurs to collect. I was going to call them frost dinosaurs for a second. No, that is not correct. But you know what? It's not too far off of it, because a lot of them are found in permafrost. So it's kind of a little bit there. And chisel that away. And I guess that would have to be just... Yeah. Don't want to chisel it too further. Might ruin the look of it. Also, I always loved how big granite deposits are in this game. But it really just is very annoying back then. Well, back in the day, in older Minecrafts. Like, older Minecrafts, if you have granite, oh... It's terrible, I tell you, terrible. I think, you know, the patches that we have today of granite are a lot cooler. Though they have not really changed. I like the little patches on the surface sometimes in the little mountainous areas. I'm more referring to Clay SMP 2.0, when I had a lot of fun just collecting them up from the mountains. I always loved just clearing out such big caverns, and it would just be, you know, granite, and then I would just mine it all out, and then it would be like this cool, you know, room that you would have never seen unless you mined it all out. So I always find that very satisfying, I tell you. Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second. Aha! I heard footsteps. Aha. Aha. Gotcha. And a bit more gunpowder for me. I need to throw out our 64 gunpowder. I've been collecting gunpowder for ages, but we gotta use them for like fireworks or other materials that I need fireworks. Well, not fireworks, for other materials that I need gunpowder for, like TNT and all that. I was planning a bunch of build projects back in the day, and a lot of them required TNT. But I would say if we did them today, it would probably take me like a lot of, you know, episodes just mining certain ones. Like, I have to clear out a whole chunk. Well, it wasn't actually just one chunk. It was actually going to be about a hexagon size chunk of land. And I don't know how long that would have took me, but you know, it's still a planned idea that I want to do in this series, I tell you. Let's see. It's always good, you know, planning out these build projects. I never get around to some of them, but you know what? Before I end this series one day in the future, I will make sure to have completed my book. The book that has every single build that we have done in the series. Well, not all of them. But you know, a lot of them. We'll see. A lot of them were written on a piece of paper, or I have this little green book, that goes back to probably Jungle Paradise Season 2, or 1, around that time. Like, the cave that we're currently in, the Lush Caves, It used to be called the artificial cave because I wanted to create an artificial cave that people could, you know, do stuff in. And so the artificial cave came to be in. And it's not this. The artificial cave is actually the entrance bit that leads to the egg. That's a little water bit here. And then that leads to the main Lush cave part just under here. That's the main area of the Lush caves. I'll call it the old Lush caves to make it a little bit easier for you. And then we just dug around and, you know, dug into all of these caverns. It's actually quite satisfying. Let's see. But the artificial cave was planned quite a long time ago. And if you look at Season 4 of Minecraft Jungle Paradise, that's when the first Lush cave was built. And would also set the example of what a Lush cave could be like. That is, lush. Let's see. It was the first artificial cave, but I'll call it the first Lush cave as well, because it was lush. It had vines in it and dirt. I dirtied the whole thing. Though it did not look too nice, in the end it would spawn what we're currently standing in. Let's see. So you know what? You gotta have to admire it. Let's see. Maybe one day I'll do an episode on like the evolution of, you know, stuff like the Lush cave. Let's see. It'll probably just be a Jungle Paradise episode when we just walk around the Lush cave and talk about different little stuff that has happened in its history. But also look at the, you know, past history of it. It goes back all the way to Season 1 or Season 2. Actually, that's a bit too high, yeah. Bit too high. There we go. Bit of andesite up there. And place that there. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad at all. So I would love to expand the roof height one day. I'll leave it in mind for another time. Because I feel like, you know, we better just empty out all of this now and then, you know, we'll come back and do some more to it. As I've been working on this project for quite a little while now. We'll see, I don't want to bore you by, you know, making like 15 episodes just working on this thing, I tell you. So if I, you know, if I spread out the time of, you know, the last episode that we did, it would probably be, you know, quite close to it. We'll see, but I mean quite close, about 5 episodes. Has it been 5 episodes since we started this? No, it's been like 3 episodes, I'm pretty sure. This will be the 4th episode. Maybe I might be wrong. Sometimes it just feels a bit longer, I tell you. But it has been a few days since I recorded the last episode. Maybe that's where the confusion comes from. Okay, well, let's just mine out all of this over here and make sure it's all complete. I was thinking, right, as it's been a while since we actually went fishing, I thought we might do a fishing stream soon. I think that's what we might do soon, a fishing stream. Let's see. I was looking at, you know, the idea of fishing streaming again. It's been a while since we went fishing in Minecraft. Let's see. Last time we actually went fishing was probably, it's getting quite a long time now to think about it. You know what, I'll just fall down to collect lots of scraps before they despawn. We'll see. What I do need to do is actually step here, fill that in, and probably just, you know, do the same thing about maybe there? Yeah. About there. There we go. And then I'll probably just grab the rest of these and just start filling in this area with some. Oh, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. That's not the exact same as the other one, right? It might actually be. It might have just exposed. I guess when I expanded the ceiling a long time ago, yeah. I did expand the ceiling around here a long time ago to be more curved. It was about, you know, maybe this, but a little bit more inwards. And then it went, you know, a little bit over. Not too much, but, you know, just a tad bit. Super creepers, I tell you. Oh, Pip, it's a level 2. This is gotta be shielded and knockback. Ah! Oh. That is why I always make sure... Ah, Pip, it blew up the light on the ceiling. It blew up a lot of blocks on the ceiling. This is why I really hate level 2s. Next time I see a level 2, I'm probably just gonna use my bow on it. That was quite a bad decision on my part there. I thought by the time I could get away, it should be perfectly fine, but as oh, Pip, it's wrecked the entire wall. As the last time we found out about the nuclear creeper, that must be its cousin, I tell you. Let's see. If you don't know what the nuclear creeper is, a while ago my spawn area got hit by a nuclear creeper. Yes, it sounds very terrifying, a nuclear creeper. It was, quite frankly, very scary. This you know, nuclear creeper. But, you know, in the name it explains everything. But it blew up quite a large part of our spawn area. And also hit our spawn chest that I never was able to find. It turned out it was somewhere in the leaf area. But it got quite damaged, the area. I've kind of made it look a little bit nicer, though the temple was quite badly damaged. And I kind of didn't really get the shaping proper for it, so I kind of just did what I had with what resources I had at the time, so did not go too well, I would definitely say, when that happened. But this definitely feels like that nuclear creeper incident. I felt so sad after that incident, I tell you. There's certain stuff that, you know, you've kept the same for so long in the world and then it just gets snatched under your eyes. That is what I really hate, I tell you. What I really hate is also my lighting up there is gone. And this entire thing's been, you know, totally almost dismantled, some of the blocks. Pretty sure there was supposed to be a block there, there, there. Something like that, maybe. Yes. Okay, let me go grab some wood so we can sort out this incident a little bit faster. So I need torches. There we go. I didn't really need the crafting table, but this should give me enough torches to just layer the wall up a little bit. Stop any more of the certain kinds of creepers. I will be fixing up the walls and the roof of any unwanted materials and all that. Dirt, not too much. The dirt can stay in certain areas, I tell you. I want to try and make this little pond area. That's the main goal, is trying to make it more like a pond. But that will take a little while before that is fully accomplished. And will also be quite delayed now with the nuclear creeper. I would say it's more like a mini nuke. That's what I will say. More like a mini nuke, kinda like from Fallout. Let's see. But, you know, being able to take out most of my health. I always thought my gear might be a bit overpowered, and I was going to start under gearing myself. I did have that plan recently to start, you know what, I'm gonna under gear myself, and, you know, instead of having such, you know, powerful stuff. I did under gear myself once, and that's when I had a sword that did 50 damage. Yeah, it's a quite powerful sword. One hit everything inside. But that was too powerful. That's what I class as, you know, something that should not be Minecraft. Because it felt, you know, it destroyed what made Minecraft survivally. It became, you know, too easy. That's what I will say. So I removed that and the mod. Can't actually remember what the mod's called, it's been that long. But it was like, something creatures. Zombie pigment. I always hate when I accidentally fall off of this stuff. Always hate that. But we are getting quite a lot of the chunks done. With stuff like this, I tell you. Let's see. I should be able to complete it today. There we go. I could not speak there, I tell you. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I should be able to finish off this, take out the last slice. And all that need to be done is just fixing up a bunch of mistakes that have been caused during the build. And any, you know, unwanted blocks. So it should be something quick and easy this episode. Let's see. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. And let's mine out all of that there. And a little bit more. And a little bit more. Now I can start to chisel off the side over here. Forgot how thick the side is. We're gonna have to head over to the chest and dispense a lot of this stuff that we've just gathered. Let's see. There we go. There we go. That should work now. And now that we finish off the last of these few blocks here. Oh yeah, I do want to say something. I do actually have someone that I need to add to the commenting garden. So every once in a while we add, you know, someone to the commenting garden when they comment. So for any of you new, all you really need to do to get added to commenting garden is comment now. Let's see. Has to be a good comment. Can't be a bad comment. Let's see. But cannot speak to now. Cannot get the word that I want out. But I will be changing the rules of the commenting garden in the future, that's what we'll say. It won't always just be commenting. When we get to line 3, I do plan on changing the rules to probably some kind of fan art or, you know, special something there. That's what we'll see. Or I'll add a group of people. Something like that. That's what we'll see. Okay. Just start chucking all of this in here. Actually, I will keep a lot of the andesite. The fossils and all that can stay. Granite and all that can leave. Ice stone, I will just dispense that in now. I'll sort it out in the future, right? If I want to keep it around or something. For builds. Let's see. Would be nice for builds, but then I do have the problem if it's... oh, poop. There we go. That should work. And just start grabbing some of the stuff out by hand. Should just start, you know, grabbing all the andesite out of here. The reason why we need so much andesite is because I do plan on doing builds with the andesite. And andesite, I plan on using for our oil rig build. That will be happening in the future. Not too far away, I don't think so. Not too far away. The problem is I'm trying to sort out a design for a creeper farm. But then, the one that I do have, I don't know if it will work. As I did not research into too much of it. But it is an idea, and you know what? We'll try and go with it. Let's see. The idea for the ocean rig. Imagine a domino, right? Not a domino pizza, but a domino, you know. Like, you know, the little stacked up dominoes that you play with. But imagine that, right? And so, you grab the one with the 5, what do you call it, numbers on it? Wait 1 second, I got distracted. Keep him distracted with all of this stuff in here. A lot of goodies, I tell you. Gold, not too bad. Okay, I should really stop myself for now. Okay. But for the ocean rig, I plan on doing like a domino thing, right? We'll have one circle that goes up, one circle that goes down, or, you know, kind of like this, right? But imagine the middle circle's in the middle with, you know, 2 dots below it and two dots above it. Kind of like that. That is how we're building the ocean rig. Basically, it's just got to be a square ocean rig. Nothing too, you know, fancy at first. But it will probably be expanded and, you know, added more stuff to it. Thing is, I don't actually know where I want to build it. I'm thinking maybe somewhere around this area over here. So you could probably see it from the shoreline, if not obstructed. But then I was thinking maybe somewhere over here. Is this kind of like a deeper ocean? Because if you look at this ocean, right, you see a lot of trenches and all that. But when you actually go there, it isn't that deep. But then this over here is kind of a lot more deeper. The problem is, there is a sea temple out here that I've not conquered. I don't think so yet. Yeah, it's pretty fresh. That's what I will say. I have one sea temple over here that I've uncovered. And then one sea temple over here that I need to start draining out at some point in the future. I actually don't want to drain it out the normal way that we did before. But then, I would really like to connect them up one day. But then I think, you know, that's not too good. My original idea was to make a large area that you can walk into, but have a path that connected up to the, you know, land, and then I would be able to walk to and from the sea temple. But that idea is kinda not the best idea. I think the only idea that could really work is probably freeing up the rivers. Because I'm pretty sure, and I've done a little bit of research on this, that there was supposed to be a full river generating through here. Or this was not supposed to be here, and this was supposed to be an ocean. But you do see a little patch of water over here, and it looks like this was supposed to be where a river went and then around. That you can start to see just a tad little bits of where opening started opening, and then it wraps around and then out that way. Also, I noticed something out there. There's a bit of lava. I think I might head out there for now. Ow. I remember this place. It's been how many years since we last been here? Quite a long time ago now. Yes, I remember this area. Sorry, I just decided, you know, we need a change of scenery for a second. Yeah, it's not too bad. A lot of burnt down trees, but this is a very old lava here. It's been here for quite a long time. I actually seen the original forest fires when I was doing stuff around here, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. But we can also start to get a kind of look. And also that opening there seems to be not by a river. But that is a river water there. You can tell when Minecraft wanted to generate a river when there's a pond or dirt under the pond. Kind of like that. We'll see. Because there's a lot of hints that, you know, a river was supposed to go around here. It looks like it was supposed to either go that way, right? Or it was supposed to go that way, connect up to that, but also go around there. And then somewhere through this forest like that. If you can try and figure it out, you can try and figure it out. But it looks like it was supposed to wrap down and connect up to the river like that, and connect up to the ocean. I would love to one day be able to actually sail from my main area to, you know, the area over here. As this area over here has been blocked, and I cannot actually break through this because this is, you know, historical stuff right here. This, you know, dirt. It may not seem historical to use, but it's been there for quite a long time, and it's been part of my, you know, every day I look at this, in, you know, when I'm going to the museum. Kind of like that. Something that I do not want to really change. Though I would love to be able to sail through, under this bridge, and then through my blockade that I created. I would have to actually make a bit that went through here and then through there, or either make a whole new river through that bit there. But that would be, you know, quite outrageous to do. Back home. Back home, I tell you. But I do think I'm going to have to split this episode into 2 episodes, as I do not want this episode to be too long, though I could probably get done all in one episode. So hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Have a nice day, stay help with yourself, or maybe some more just need to keep us vitamins, very important. And bye bye, see you next time, have a nice day, bye bye.